That's a good question. Ever since I was young, my parents heavily prioritized grades. I haven't been allowed to play sports unless I got that 4.0.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Kai, and today we have a very special guest. But I'm also here with executive producer and founder, Coach Darius, or my dad. We're here with a very special guest, Ben. Ben has played football since first grade, where his mom insisted he played the safest position on the field. Ben, the quarterback, was born. In 2020, while fifth grade, he led his sixth grade team to the National FBU Championship Tournament. In 2022, he played up with the eighth grade team and, as a starting quarterback, had an undefeated season. This past season with Milton, he led his team with 27 touchdowns to the state semifinals. Ben has also played basketball for his middle school, where they finished the season 9-1. Ben is a straight A student with a 4.0 GPA. Not only does he win awards in sports, but also in the classroom. He has won the all-time highest award for math and science at Northwestern Middle School. Whenever Ben goes to a program he plays and is considered a leader, let's welcome Ben.
Ben, what's up, big guy? Welcome.
So, Coach, thank you for having me.
That is an impressive resume that Kyla just read off so elegantly.
Especially that GPA.
Yes, a 4.0 GPA. That's
Yes,
not.
sir.
We'll come back to that, but that's nothing to sniff at. Like I think so often people get caught up in your athletic ability, but your mind to have a 4.0. That is a huge statement. So, but Ben, before we get started, we do a little something on our show, what we've created, where we always go around and say what we're thankful for. So I've loaded your cup up. You load your cup up with some beverage of your choice, water, Gatorade.
Yes, sir.
So I'll start first. So what I'm thankful for, Ben, is I'm thankful, and it's probably going to be the same thing every time, is for these moments, right? Especially with you and with all the kids I've been able to coach, but for you being able to be with you this year at Milton, being able to watch you grow, to watch you perform, to watch you have fun, to watch you go through adversity. I'm thankful to be a small part of that, and I'm looking forward to seeing you move through the Milton ranks and continue to be a part of that good program. So that's what I'm thankful for today. What about you, Kai? What are you thankful for? And watch your cup there. You don't want it to fall off.
I'm thankful to just be here and be able to learn more about Ben.
Okay.
On you, Ben.
I'm thankful to be here first. Thankful for my parents. They drove me out here.
Nice.
And just thankful.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers to being thankful. All right, before we get started, guys, remember.
Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms. And Ben, you want to give them your social media?
How can we find you, Ben?
My Twitter and Instagram is @QBen_6. Follow it, do it.
Absolutely. So, me or you, who's kicking it off first? Boom,
Whoa.
I got it then. So, Ben, let's talk about pregame rituals.
Yes, sir.
You've been playing sports for a long time, since the age of 3, when your mom said, let's find something safe for you, right? And quarterback felt to be the safest spot for you. But let's talk about rituals now. You're going into your freshman year. What is game rituals? What does a day look like? What do you like to get into? I know music because I was with you with that, but how do you get ready for a game? What are some of your rituals that you got?
Yes, sir. It all starts in the morning where I wake up after a good sleep. I work out, get my body right, and then about 5 hours before we're supposed to get there, me and a few teammates of mine, we go on the field, throw, go through our game plan and what we want to accomplish. Then I go home, eat well, take a shower, and then get ready to ball out.
Get ready to ball out. I love that mentality. Get ready to ball out. So how has that ritual worked out for you? And I won't tell everybody about you wearing the same underwear. I'm just kidding. How has that ritual translated to success for you, right? Does it calm you? It keeps you on track? How's your ritual translated to success for you?
So I've done it the past 2 seasons. It helps me first get my body right, feeling 100% when I'm at the game. And I throw, get ready, get my arm loose. So I'm ready.
Nice. I can dig it. I'm going to pass it over to Kai here. What you got?
Please never say that again.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what does your training look like on a typical day?
Instead of a typical day, I like to plan in a week ahead. So the week before, I schedule my week, which consists working out every day in the morning. Then I have 3 times a week speed and agility training with another workout at More Sports Performance.
Okay.
And then I do QB workouts 4 times a week, whether that's just mechanic work or at the bubble with Coach Veal.
Let's talk about that because I'm big on trainers, right? The people that
Yes,
are,
sir.
this show is about you guys, but it's also about highlighting the people that are developing and pushing you guys for greatness. So you mentioned, can we shout out More Sports? Who you train with at
Yes,
More
sir.
Sports?
More Sports, Coach Dustin.
Shout out to Coach Dustin.
Yes, sir. He's a owner there. He runs it.
Okay, shout out to Coach Dustin, and you mentioned
Coach Veal.
Coach Veal
at the bubble.
Coach Veal at
Yes,
the bubble.
sir.
Yeah, when I met you the other night, Coach Veal at the bubble. Coach Veal's a legend.
Yes, sir.
I didn't catch the face. Now that you're saying it, and when I saw him the other night, I didn't even know why I didn't put it together. So you get to work out with another legend.
Yes, sir.
Coach Veal. How has that experience been, and how has he been for your development?
He's been real helpful. We're grateful and honored to be able to work with him. He gives a lot of tips that helps, and it's really an honor.
Awesome. Shout out to Coach Veal. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I apologize, Coach. I shook your hand and didn't even realize that was you. So you get to work with those individuals, right?
Yes, sir.
That is, I was telling a kid last week how lucky I think you guys are. Like, when I came up, me and Coach that's sitting over there, I didn't have a Ron Veal to work out with, a Terrence Edwards, a Hilton Alexander, Ben Grubb, some of the people that Velocity, just some of the people that y'all get to work with. Like, these guys have pro NFL experience. They've trained amongst the ranks. So I think you guys are just so fortunate to take that information in and reproduce it and do great things with it.
Yes,
so
sir.
awesome on that. Back to me, Kai. So let's talk about, I want to talk about, Ben, just how do you balance, because you talked about that 4.0 GPA.
Yes, sir.
How do we balance your athletic prowess? You have like you said, you plan, which I love. I'm a planner. You plan a week out, so you got your athletic ability stuff, the athletic things you're doing, and maintaining the 4-point GPA. How do you do it? Like, there's got to be some planning that goes into that.
Yes, sir.
Tell me
Yes,
about
sir.
that.
I prioritize. So first and foremost, I put studies ahead of everything. I push myself really hard to study and do my homework, all that first. And then once I'm done with that, I get to train. I get to get better at what I love to do.
Absolutely.
And then when I have free time, I just enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Awesome. And we want to take a moment to coach right here, because Kyla's over here coaching me. Again, what the show is about is not just about highlights. It's about so much more. And so I guess I'm using my right hand, my gestures, right? I've taught her about gestures, and she just grabbed my hand and put my gesture down. Was my gestures, were they too much?
It's just like there's a lot going on.
Okay.
Like, you're like reaching out.
But I was talking. I was
trying to
using
talk
my
to me.
gestures, right? So, all right, so Kyla's coaching me on my gesture, coaching moment, right? So I'll
Yes,
take
sir.
that.
It's okay to have some gestures, but
Tone them down.
yeah.
Got it, Coach. All right, I'm putting it in the box. All right. So, but that is incredible, Ben. That,
Yes, sir.
that schedule that you keep
Thank you.
and able to maintain that. Now she got me licking them arm. Like, the schedule that you keep and be able to maintain a 4.0 GPA. But let's talk about that. Let's stay there for a second.
Yes, sir.
Your 4.0 GPA. Why? I mean, you can easily goof off. You can to maintain that. Why is that a thing to you and your family? Why is that important?
That's a good question. Ever since I was young, my parents heavily prioritized grades. I haven't been allowed to play sports unless I got that 4.0. So I keep myself there. Like, I really push myself towards it.
And obviously, you got some things motivating you. See your mom
Yes, sir.
and dad pushing you, which is shout out to your mom and dad.
Yes, sir. Big shout out.
When you see that 4.0, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like my work is like rewarded. I study, I work hard for it, and then just to see that grade.
Awesome. I'll
Yes,
pass
sir.
it back to you, Kai.
Okay, so I know that we were in school, but I want to go back into athletics.
Okay, I'm with it. Let's do
And
it.
Let's talk about your Milton season and how you led your team to semifinals with 27 touchdowns.
Yep, it was a great season. Big shout out to my teammates and my coaches.
Burn
Coach
the boats,
Darius.
right? Shout
Burn
out
the
to Eagles.
boats. Yes, sir. Great day to be an Eagle.
Great day to be an Eagle. Absolutely, it is. Still
Yes,
is,
sir.
right?
So,
you
what
go.
do you think helped you be able to get to that point where you could be able to throw those 27 touchdowns or just help your team?
So it all started with my team. I couldn't do anything without them, without the line blocking, my receivers making the plays, so running backs doing it, our defense also balling out like always. Coaches, Coach McAllister calling good plays, Coach Darius, you helping us. Yep. So, and my preparation. So without all that, nothing would work really.
Yeah, and I agree. I had the opportunity, as Ben know, and that's why we got to know each other. I had the opportunity, and I always say, for everyone out there, for me, it's always an opportunity to coach you guys, right? I never take that for granted. As much as we're out there pushing you guys, I learn from you guys as well. So shout out to, like you said, Coach Dave, Micah, Coach Mark, Coach Dre, Todd, everybody on the team. Josh will be here later. Just everybody. We had an amazing season, right? And we
Yes, sir.
helped. I think when we all joined with the Eagles, we helped them get to a level that they hadn't been to with that age group. So
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward. The future's bright for you guys, Ben.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to as you guys continue to build and that nucleus that you guys have. Keelan, Christian, I mean, just the Cade. Bubba's coming back out here. Shout out to Bubba out in Canada. Bubba's coming back. So y'all gonna have a great team. So what are you looking forward to, since we're on football, what are you looking forward to moving into your freshman year at Milton Eagles?
I look forward to just continue playing, continue being a leader, and just working with my team, having fun out there, and just balling out.
Just balling out. Okay, I like it. Did you want to stay there, Kyle? You want to pass it? What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna give an actual question.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Tough whole series.
How do you balance your athletic career with other aspects of your life, such as education and family, which with that 4.0 GPA?
So that plan, it helps a lot. It gives me a guideline for my week, so I know when I have time to study, when I have time to hang out, and that just really helps. I'm heavily into preparation and planning.
Okay. We always talk about, in every episode I've done so far, and I make it a point to ask this question and to make sure we stay here for a second. That's your camera, of course. What has your parents meant to you? Like, what is, and you touched on it lightly as you're just kind of speaking, but what has the role your parents played into your development as a, not only just a player, but as a young man, as a student? What has the role your parents played on you?
Yes, sir. They've played a big role, a huge role, actually. They push me to be the best person I can, best student I can, best athlete I can. They've sacrificed a lot for me to be here, sacrificed hours, time, money, all of that, just for me to do what I love doing.
Absolutely. And shout out to your dad.
Shout out to your parents.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I met your dad, Ethan. Your mom's there in the background. So shout out to them and all the parents out there pushing and sacrificing to get you guys where they need to be. Back to me, guy. Let's talk about, you mentioned a little bit, you talked about it, and we'll get into your free time. We know football, obviously, QB Ben, but let's talk about basketball. I saw that Euro step you hit on the basketball court.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know if a lot of people know that about you, but you're a pretty good basketball player. Let's talk about
I'd like to say so.
basketball and where did your love for basketball begin and kind of where does it fit into the big scope of things now?
Yes, sir. I've always played basketball since I was little. Played, my grandpa played, my dad played. And then I've just continued. It's been real fun. Always like passing the ball, shooting, just making it. Just, it's really fun for me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get that Euro step from? Where did that come from? That's a pretty sick, and that's my second time seeing you execute that Euro step pretty flawless.
Yeah. I'd like to say a lot of my moves has been from just kind of playing 2K, honestly. I play 2K and I see, oh, I like that move.
Right.
Why not try it?
Yeah.
Football or basketball?
Oh, football for sure.
Not even a guess about football or basketball.
No.
Unequivocally, it's football.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you like to do in your free time when you're not training or competing?
Good question. Good question. Whenever I do have free time, because I'm pretty busy, I like just hanging out with my friends or family, whether that's on the Xbox, playing basketball pickup, or just chilling. I like really just hanging out.
Awesome. And staying there thinking about just hanging out.
Yes, sir.
Is there, you're just hanging out. Is there anything you like to do specifically? Any board games? Is the Xbox? If you're on the Xbox, is it 2K? Like, what games can you beat DJ on? Like, what do you?
I definitely got him in Madden for
Madden?
sure. For sure.
He's back there making a face like,
Hey.
like he's back there saying cap, Ben.
Hey, I guess he gonna have to
You
play
have to
me.
learn, right?
He gonna have to play me.
You're right.
I like playing 2K, and outside the Xbox, I like playing basketball with my friends. I'm going fishing later today.
Oh, are you?
Yes, sir.
Where you guys going fishing at?
Local pond.
Okay, got it,
Yes,
got
sir.
it. So you love to fish. I grew
I'd
up
say
loving
so.
to fish too. Being here in Atlanta, you don't get to fish as much, but my good childhood buddies, two guys I was in the Marines with and grew up, they're big fishermen still. And last year we went bass fishing, caught some killer reds, and we actually speckled trout we were fishing for in Louisiana. So it was a great moment being back on the boat. My uncle's actually April 13th, we're setting up a fishing trip. So I'm hoping
wow.
I can make it. My schedule lines up. We can go do some deep sea.
Sounds like fun.
Yes, some deep sea red
Am I
fishing.
invited?
Do you want to fish?
Yeah.
All right, well, sure. Come on down. All right, back to you. I'll swing it to you.
Okay. Can you share techniques and strategies you use to overcome setbacks or?
Those tough moments, man. We had them at Milton, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you do when your back's against the wall?
So first of all, I stay calm. Staying calm is the most important because if you freak out, nothing works out. So I stay calm. I take a step back, see what's actually happening, evaluate what I can do about it, and then just try my best to do it.
Got it. In talking about and thinking about it as you progress and you came in the quarterback position, let's talk about some of your favorites. Let's talk football. Who's your favorite quarterback?
Favorite quarterback, active or all time?
Both. Give me active and all time.
Active, I'd have to say Patrick Mahomes. I love how he just makes a game fun. He just enjoys. He's really free with how he plays. All time, I'd have to say Joe Montana.
Okay.
Because big 49ers fan.
That is two greats, right? You talk about
sure.
Joe and Pat. You have a favorite quarterback?
Hopefully me.
That's it. Hopefully him.
Drew Brees.
Good answer.
Good answer.
And Patrick Mahomes.
You gonna leave me hanging?
Oh.
Okay, I was saying Drew Brees. So we're Saints fans, man.
Saints fan.
And she's a Saints fan by
Who dat
by nature, right? So she got it honest. But Drew Brees is probably my favorite. Probably coming in behind Drew. Probably be a close. I love Tom Brady. What Tom Brady has done in the game, just as the way he plays the game, how he approaches it, that winning mentality. Tom is like the Kobe Bryant of football, the Michael Jordan of football to me. So that would be my favorite. What about yours? Basketball.
Oh, my favorite or who I think the best?
You can go both. Best all time. Give me
my favorite got to be Kobe.
Okay.
I'm a big Kobe fan, and sadly to say Jordan's better than him, but Jordan's the best.
Why is that sad to say though? Why?
Because I'm a big Kobe fan.
Okay. But Kobe's
like, I'd say he's third or second.
I agree. Jordan's number one. Jordan
For
revolutionized basketball.
Yes, sir.
But if you're a competitor, and not that Mike wasn't. I mean, Mike's just there. But Kobe, I think sometimes Kobe gets overlooked by LeBron. I think people are really, and LeBron is amazing.
He is.
But I think sometimes we just kind of step over, Kobe too easily. And I'm with you. Kobe was his mentality, the way he approached the game. I love studying Kobe. I love reading. I love hearing about him.
Yes, sir.
The way he approached the game was amazing. So Kobe's your all-time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you could sit and talk to anyone in the world, who would it be?
I'd have to say Kobe Bryant as well, because I just like to talk to him about like his Mamba mentality, just how he approached like working hard, and his discipline is like crazy.
Would you say Kobe is like a big inspiration?
For sure. I have a few posters in my room of him.
Nice.
Okay, so give us your biggest inspiration for football.
Like who I try to model my game off? Sure. I like to take a little from everybody. Yeah. I like taking like Patrick Mahomes, how he's kind of a renaissance man, just making things up as he goes. There's no play that's too big for him. I like Joe Burrow, how calm and cool, collected he is. And a lot of different players. Tom Brady's competitiveness, all that.
Absolutely. While we're there, let's talk. If you had your wish, if I had a check right now to write a scholarship to you, I had a coach to call, I can pick up my phone and call the coach and say, hey, I have this quarterback, and he wants to come to your school. He rates it. He has to play. Who would you want me to call?
I don't think I have a favorite. No, I just want to go to a school where I get a good education, where I play, and like a school that wants me.
So no favorite, no Georges, you just want to go where you can.
Where best fits me.
Your best fits you. No,
yes,
great
sir.
answer. I agree. I think. I mean, obviously, we have I would want to go to LSU, but like you said, to go somewhere where you're wanted, I think is very important.
Yes, sir.
So who is your favorite? Now that you gave me the correct answer. Do you have a favorite football team?
Like
you said Pat Holmes. Favorite college?
Not really.
Just watch them all.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed watching Nick Saban coach, but
he's gone.
Yeah,
Nick's going to retirement.
Okay. Can you walk through your thought process in the moments? Like, can you walk us through your thought process in like a critical moment in the game?
Yeah, we had a few critical moments during the season where I had to mentally lock in, take a deep breath, and just stay calm, which is really important for me. Staying calm, because if I'm calm, everyone else is calm, because I'm a leader of the team. I'm a quarterback. Everyone got their eyes on me. So I just stay calm and just execute what we've worked.
Biggest lesson of your 8th grade year? What was one of the things that you would take away that you would like to build upon, you're working on in the off season? What is that?
Just the aspect of leadership, how important it is, being a leader on the team, in the classroom, outside of football too, just being a good leader.
No, I agree, Ben. That's something we talked about.
Yes, sir.
I tried to push you guys, especially in your position.
Yes, sir.
That you are the head. Everybody's looking for you when things are up, when things are down.
Yes, sir.
So being that leader, and you've done an excellent job of it, especially from my angle. You've done well at being a leader, but continue to develop that.
Yes,
continue
sir.
to push that mold of being a leader, because you're gonna wear that C on your chest, whether it's there or it's not.
Yes, sir.
when you're on the football field. Let's talk about Milton Eagles. What are you looking forward to? I know I kind of touched on, but what do you guys are just coming off a state championship.
Yes, sir.
You're a rising
Semi-final.
No, that's it. Milton won the state championship.
Oh.
That was another team, but you guys are just coming off a state
Yes, sir.
championship. What are you looking forward to? Coach Reeves and staff, some of the offensive coordinator. What are you looking
Yes,
forward
sir.
to joining them?
So yeah, Coach Reeves and Coach Jackson, they've done great with the program so far. I really love them. They're great coaches. So I just want to learn under Luke Nickel too. He's a great person.
Phenomenal player, yeah.
Yes, sir. Great person to be under.
Yeah.
Just trying to just be the next guy up after him, trying to be his successor, and try to learn as much as I can from him and apply it to my game.
I would too, Ben. If I had those guys, Coach Reeves and that staff,
Yes, sir.
Luke,
Yeah.
to train from, you make sure you grab hold and take everything they give you,
Yes, sir.
to put in your toolbox to help you get to the next, because you're fighting to drive that ship, and it's
Yes,
a
sir.
big, pretty, nice ship. Let's talk, as we start to close here, let's talk your whys. What is your why? As I always ask people, like, do you know it? As you get older, you're going to start to develop your why. Why do you play so hard? Why do you go so hard? Why do you have a 4.0? What pushes and motivates you to have that?
I'd like to say I'm self-motivated. I motivate myself to just be better, be the best Ben that I can. Like whether that's in the classroom, in football, outside with my friends, just be the best I can. Yeah, just be better. Always
Love
get
it.
better.
Kai, in closing, we're going to start to wrap this up. You want to talk about the future?
Okay, so in 5 years from now, we would like to show you this. So go ahead and talk to your camera and say something that you would want you to know 5 years from now.
5 years from now.
This is something
Well,
you want to
there's like
remind yourself. Go.
Whether it's like a motivational quote or
Ooh.
like just hyping yourself up.
All right. So 5 years from now, hey Ben,
Yes.
just keep working. Keep pushing. You've gone this far. Don't take it for granted. Just keep working. Like always work, hard work, and just be kind too.
I love that last part. Be kind. And
Yes,
that's another shout to your dad and everybody. I think people miss that about being a good citizen.
Yes, sir.
Being kind, being humble, being treated the way you want to be treated. So I love that you brought that to the forefront. And I love that I would like to give this to you in a few years. When
Yes, sir.
things get tough, remind yourself of that. I want to remind myself of things I need to do. I know that's going to get me to be successful.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. What else you got, Kai?
I don't have anything else. You?
Well, Ben, I always like to end is again thankful for the opportunity for you
Yes, sir.
for to be
Thank
here
you.
today. Thankful to get to tell the world about your story and the things
Yes,
that you
sir.
have going on. 5 years from now, when things are going well for you, I'm looking forward to save me a seat.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure when you make it to college and you go to where you're going, make sure you save me a seat. But any parting shots, any thank yous, anything you want to say to your parents, your friends, your coaches out there, anything you want to, I'll leave the floor to you as we close.
So yeah, I'd like to thank my parents, my sisters as well. They've played a lot, sacrificed a lot. Teammates, all my teammates I've ever had, coaches, anyone that supported me, and yeah, just thank you for everything.
All right. So we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow on all platforms. And make sure you guys go follow Ben on his Twitter
How do we find
and
you,
his
Ben?
Instagram.
How do we find you?
Oh, it's at Cuban_6 on Instagram and Twitter.
And how do we follow us?
On Sports Told by Youth on all platforms.
Well, guys, it's been nice getting to know Ben. That's a wrap. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
See y'all next time.